Alright, we're going to try to watch this video on greater, less than, and equal to.
Academy. Hi guys, I'm Michael, and this is my friend Molly. Molly and I love to take a walk. During our walks, a lot of interesting things happen. Maybe today something fun will come up too. We need good weather for a walk. There are lots of clouds today. They cover the sun often. How many is that? I don't know. The sky is so huge. It's hard to count them. And how many colorful dots do I have? It's hard to count them too. You jump very quickly. Well, then let's count these stones. They lie still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, they are alive. It's turtles. They are hungry. Let's pick a flower for each of them. Turtles love to eat flowers. Hey, tell us, how many flowers do we need to treat the turtles? 5, because there are 5 turtles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Molly, solve a problem. How many turtles stay on the shore and how many swim in the water? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 3 turtles lie in the grass and 2 turtles are in the water. Which number is larger? There are more turtles in the grass, so I think number 3 is larger than number 2. Number 2 is not the smallest. Number 1 is smaller. There's 1 frog and there are 2 turtles. They have more fun than the lonely frog. The frog wasn't bored for long. Now there's a whole crowd of frogs here. Right. Now there are more frogs than turtles in the stream. Because there are 4 frogs and only 2 turtles, number 4 is larger than number 2. And what if we compare all the turtles and all the frogs? Who will be more? There are more turtles. There are 5 of them, and there are just 4 frogs. Number 5 is larger. Oh, it's evening. It's time to go home. Tomorrow will bring a new day and new interesting stories. Bye, guys. See you soon.
All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to share my screen over here, and you can see my. Let's see if I can make it where you can see all of it. You should be able to see. Let's raise it up a little bit more. Now let's see if we can get that in the frame where all of that is seen. There we go. Maybe that'll work. All right, so make sure you do your number chart today. And remember, we are going to use the number 8 this week. So I'm going to show you my number 8 here. And to be able to make the 8, I'm going to go make an S and close the gate to make the number 8. Now for my 10 frame, I'm going to do my 8 dots on my 10 frame. So I have 5 across the top, 3 in the bottom row. Now I'm going to do my 8 tally marks. There's my 5 that goes across, and I'll leave a little bit of space so you can tell that that's another grouping. Then I'm going to do my number line with 8 little hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm thinking of a shape that doesn't have any sides. Do you guys know what shape I'm thinking of that doesn't have any sides? If you guessed a circle, then you're right. That's the shape I'm going to draw down here for my picture. So I need 8 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I did 4 at the top and 4 at the bottom. So I'm going to write my number equation as 4 plus 4 equals 8. Now the video that we just saw talked about more and less and greater than. You know, it didn't really use greater than, but more or bigger is the same as greater than. So I'm going to show my 8 turtles. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There's my 8 turtles. So I'm going to write my number 8 right here. Now I'm going to do another grouping, and this time I'm going to do apples. So I'm going to show 1, 2 apples. I'll write my number 2 underneath. Which group is greater or is more? Remember, more and greater mean the same thing. If you guess the turtles, then yes, you're right. There are more turtles than there are apples, because 8 is a bigger number than 2. Now let's look at another grouping. Let's put some butterflies out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So let's put my number 8 here. What did you notice? Did you notice that I have 2 sets of objects that have the same number? That means that they are equal. So I have 8 butterflies and 8 turtles. So the turtles and the butterflies are equal. I could put the turtles on top of the butterflies, and everybody's going to have a match. So they're equal. So I'm going to erase this number 8. I'm going to do another set of objects. So 1, this time I've got my circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 circles in this set. So here's my number 9. Now, which one is larger or greater now? Is 2 the larger set? No, because remember 2 was smaller than 8. So which one is larger now? Is it 9 or is it 8? It's 9, because 9 is the bigger number. 9 is 1 more than 8. So 9 is the greater number. 8 is less than 9, but 8 is greater than 2. 9 is greater than 2, and 9 is also greater than 8. 9 is the biggest number that I have in my sets right here. So 9 is the greatest. If we were to write that, there's another way you can write that when you're writing math things. You can say 9 is greater than 2. See how I have this big mouth is facing the bigger number? So we can also say 9 is greater than 8. Now, if I wanted to write it the other way, I could say that 2 is less than 8. You can see that. So now the pointy side is pointing to the small number, and the big open side is pointing to the bigger number. So why don't you try making some sets of things at home, some of your toys, and make a set that's greater or bigger, and make a set that is smaller or less than. And see if you can decide which way you need to make the greater than and less than sign. You think you can do that? Why don't you try? I bet you can.